Showalter talked a little about Davis is getting better.
Chris was going to come out and move around a little bit today. I don't know if he's been out yet. He told me last night he thought he was going to come out and do a few things. He's doing some things that a little earlier than some guys do with that injury. That's kind of good to see. He was actually in the pool doing some movement.
Up with Hunter and Tommy. You've said before that, until you kind of see it with him, it's hard to, in spring training, replicate these situations. Mm-hmm. He pitched yesterday. He pitched in both games of the...
Yeah, he threw 14 total pitches. And the one thing great about closers, for the most part, you don't have to get them up and down too much. You get them up, you get them in the game. So, we're still in that, I don't want to say infancy stage, but he's little by little, he's getting a feel for it. I was really impressed. Tommy pitched it last night. I think one thing I remember talking to Jimmy last couple of years, that he knew certain days he wasn't carrying his normal stuff because of rest, and he pitched a little more those days when he could go out there. Some days Jimmy could just go out there and overpower you with the sinker, and then other days he had to really pitch. And I think last night Tommy, he had a crisp fastball when he needed it, but he pitched last night. That was impressive. I thought it was a good step for him.
I know he's gone back-to-back before, but physically it's good to see him have those outings.
Well, getting to know Tommy last year, the only time he had trouble was when he had multiple, was up and then came in and finished an inning. They went back out and pitched another inning. We tried to. So I didn't think he was going to have trouble. As long as it was one up and in, I thought he was going to be able to pitch multiple days for us here. I'm not going to tell whether he's available today or not, but, in fact, we're not at that, we're getting close to that stage where Dave and Dom come in and we discuss where we are with everybody. So we'll see. We're not there yet.
How big of a night was it for Machado? He gets his first hit, he makes a big play, and just in terms of not necessarily the production there, but in terms of him getting out at this level and kind of trusting everything again. Is that a step for a guy like him?
I think the back-to-back, especially after the late arrival. And I was talking to Richie today because I always check on him. He gets a heat pack on in the morning. He ices afterwards. He said, "You're going to see that. It's a baseball. It's not. From talking to Richie and the doctors, it's not a medical thing anymore." So, I didn't like the 18 innings the first day and that much time, but day game after night game, it's what we do. And Manny was mature enough, and our rehab people were, that we weren't going to activate him. I'm sure a lot of places they might have gotten activated maybe a week earlier, but until he was able to answer all those questions in his mind, because I don't want him wondering how he's going to feel today when he comes in. He knows, what to expect.